Nightmare House 2 is a Half-Life 2 mod created by the We Create Stuff team, and it was released in 2010. It's a follow-up to Nightmare House 1, which was itself a very early Half-Life 2 mod released in 2005. The game has 7 chapters, plus a prologue chapter, which is basically Nightmare House 1, but it looks better. So whenever I play this mod, I always feel how polished it is, and all aspects of it is very well made. Of course, it's not too fancy, it doesn't go over the top, but what it has to present, it presents very good. The visuals, the audio, gameplay, everything is very well done. Most of the atmosphere I felt was made through the audio. The audio cues, the soundscapes, they were all amazing. They definitely built up the atmosphere. The levels do have their own atmosphere, but I wouldn't say it has a original personality to it. I mean, it doesn't follow any specific or unique art style, but it does look good. Don't get me wrong on that. The levels do look great. They're full of details, they're easy to navigate, and they're great. But there's some scenes that just give you the heebie-jeebies. Like, there are a bunch of jump scares in this, but some scenes just get you. Like, you're in this dark area and out of nowhere you hear psst. Or when you walk into a room and someone smacks you on the back of your head. This is good stuff. Of course, there's also the usual jump scares, but it's not one of those high volume jump scares with a ghost.png image. It's pretty good. I liked it. Speaking of sounds, the weapon sounds are kinda okay, not that great. Especially the shotgun, it just sounds kind of weak. But the voice acting is done very well.
I see you found my axe. God knows how it found its way out here, but you should consider it a blessing. You have no idea how much.
So overall, the visuals look great. It does use some Half-Life 2 assets, but a lot of it is custom, which is great. Prologue is very well made, but the Nightmare House 2 part is even better, those 7 chapters. I'll show you the prologue and the first 4 chapters because I highly encourage you that you check this mod out if you haven't. Now, of course, the setting is a hospital, although different wings of a hospital, but they still look different enough to keep themselves fresh. And there's not much of a story. You can sense some inspirations that the mod team took from Fear. For example, there's a source engine Elma in this that you see throughout the game, and there's also this Dr. Romero that helps you throughout. And speaking of gameplay, there's not much puzzles or anything like that. Maybe a few fetch quests, but no puzzles, which is fine. I don't mind that. I don't even like puzzles to begin with. And the fetch quests themselves were pretty simple. Whatever you wanted to find was in the room that you were in, rather than some mods who ask you to go all the way back to the first room and get something from there and come back. It's not like that. It's pretty simple. And starting from chapter 4, it does start to feel like Fear, like the whole aesthetic of the hospital, and then the SWAT members come in to help you. A lot of it feels like Fear, and that's not a bad thing. That's actually pretty good. On the other hand, the most of the combat is pretty simple. I mean, you can take out most of the enemies with just the axe. You don't even need the firearms that you're given, like the pistol, revolver, shotgun, axe, or the machine gun. All in all, Nightmare House 2 is a great mod. One of my favorites, and I highly suggest that you check it out.